Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into a really pointed source called America Owns Its Leaders, a call for accountability. And just to give you a feel for it, it kicks off with this line: Donald Trump, you do not own America. America owns you. So our mission today is to unpack what that actually means for leadership, for accountability, in a republic like the U.S. Okay, so let's get into it. The source points out something many of us have probably felt, that politics has gotten really personal lately. It talks about this blurring line, between being a leader and acting like a ruler, and how sometimes one person's personality seems to, well, take over an entire party. What's the fundamental point the source is making there?
Well, it pushes back hard against that trend. The core argument is really clear. No individual
Yeah.
owns this country. Doesn't matter how loud they are or how big their following is. The source stresses that public service, it's meant to be stewardship.
Stewardship, okay, not ownership.
Exactly. It's like being a caretaker, responsible for the public's trust, working within the Constitution. It's not about personal possession or just doing whatever you want. It fundamentally reframes leadership as service to the people, not power over them.
That's a crucial distinction. And the source uses some pretty stark examples, right, about leaders talking like they personally own parts of the government.
Yeah, it mentions things like hearing leaders say "my generals" or "my judges."
Right, even my economy.
Exactly. And that kind of language, that sort of possessiveness, it just fundamentally clashes with the whole idea of a republic.
How so? What's the core principle it violates, according to the source?
It goes right back to we the people. The source really hammers this home. That phrase means power flows up, right, from the people.
Yeah.
It doesn't flow down from a throne or, from one individual's personality.
Doug.
And think about the oath of office. Leaders swear to uphold the Constitution. They're not pledging allegiance to themselves or their brand or even their party. It's to the Constitution.
So when the source says America owns you, what does that signify in practical terms?
It signifies profound responsibility. That's the key word. It means leaders carry the weight of the people's trust,
Yeah.
their hopes, but also their frustrations, their future.
Right.
It's a constant reminder that any authority they have is, well, borrowed, it's granted by the people they serve, it's not inherently theirs.
So the source isn't just describing the problem, it's also suggesting a solution, or at least a reaction from the public.
Definitely. It argues that if leaders start acting like the country is just their playground,
Uh-huh.
then it's on the people to remind them pretty forcefully, you work for us. You are accountable to us. It's about reclaiming that power dynamic that's supposed to define a republic.
And does it list specific things people should watch out for, behaviors that signal a leader might be forgetting who they work for?
Yes, it does. It points to things like leaders putting their ego ahead of the nation, or enriching their friends, attacking institutions.
The institutions that are meant to provide checks and balances.
Exactly. Or, claiming to be a victim while actually holding immense power. And it's really important to stress, the source applies this across the board. It explicitly states, no one owns America, not Trump, not Biden.
Okay, so it's not aimed at one person or party.
No, not at all. It mentions dynasties, billionaires, media networks too. The point is about the principle of accountability itself, regardless of who is in power. It's presented as a universal standard for leadership in a republic.
So wrapping this up, the central idea we've pulled from this source is that leadership in America isn't about possession. It's stewardship. Leaders are ultimately accountable to the people in that sense, owned by them. It's about that constant need to reinforce accountability.
Absolutely. And maybe a final thought to leave you with, pulled straight from the source itself. Democracy is only as strong as the people who defend it. So the message is, stay sharp, stay free, and, crucially, stay engaged.